Hi everyone, my name is Teacher Manette from ChrisAmericas.com, where we help you to level up and show the world the best version of yourself. Have you ever wondered about the secret lingo that English speakers use from the crack of dawn until they hit the sheets? Today, we are taking you on a fascinating journey through the English language, diving deep into those phrasal verbs that we all love, or sometimes find confusing. Let's make your English sound more natural from dawn to dusk. So, what's the buzz about phrasal verbs? Simply put, a phrasal verb is a combo of a verb with one or two particles. These could be prepositions or adverbs, or sometimes both, like turn up the volume or give away secrets. Mastering these can truly elevate your fluency in daily English, adding that native speaker flair. Let's start with morning phrasal verbs. We all have our morning routines, right? But did you know that you are probably already using phrasal verbs without even noticing it? Let's break down a few. Number 1, wake up.
Dale, wake up. Wake up, Angel.
No, not your morning alarm jingle. It's when you stop sleeping and you open your eyes. For example, I wake up to the smell of coffee every morning. Number 2, get up.
Master? Man fell down. Get up.
This is that moment when you convince yourself to leave your warm, cozy bed. For example, no matter how many times I hit the snooze, I have to get up by 7. Number 3, put on. This is not a magic show trick. It's simply just dressing yourself, putting clothes on your body.
Edwards, let's put it on.
Put what on?
The last suit you'll ever wear.
For example, rainy days are perfect for putting on that snuggly hoodie. Now, fast forward a few hours, moving to work or daytime phrasal verbs. You are either at school, work, or at home. Phrasal verbs in these places, yes, they are everywhere. Number 1, log in or log on. No, this is not chopping wood. It is simply entering a computer system.
I easily found 10 minutes in my day once I removed social media from my devices, and now I have to intentionally log in each time.
For example, first thing at work, I log into my overflowing email. Number 2, run out of. No, this is not a fitness regime. It's when there's no more of something left.
We didn't run out of television screens and planes. We ran out of food.
For example, how do we always run out of coffee on Mondays? Number 3, catch up with.
3 somebodies.
The law?
No, this is personal.
I don't want him to catch up with you here, Jimmy.
I don't want them to catch up with me anywhere.
No, you're not chasing anyone. It's basically just a leisurely chat to get updates. For example, lunch breaks are the best time to catch up with colleagues. Number 4, look forward to. This is when you cannot wait for something to happen. You anticipate it with excitement.
Why do you think bad things happen anyway? You have something good to look forward to.
For example, I look forward to the weekend. It is my time to relax. Number 5, catch up on. This is when you do something that you missed or couldn't do earlier.
And I learned a lot about shared governance, about student life, about really thinking about things that I was either not very knowledgeable about or had to catch up on, like what it's like to work off of NIH grants, how to run a lab in a world where the resources feel small.
For example, I need to catch up on my emails after my vacation. Number 6, drop by. No, you're not dropping anything. It just means to visit someone briefly without prior arrangements.
Hey, Lucius!
Hey, Speedo. Hey, Helen. Bye. Jack, Jack.
Nice of you to drop by.
Never heard that one before.
For example, I'll drop by your office later to discuss the project. Evenings, the time to relax, unwind, and yes, use more phrasal verbs. Number 1, hang out.
Bye.
Wait, don't go! Would you be willing to hang out with me for a while?
You want to hang out with me?
Yes.
Then I have to ask you,
What?
what does hang out mean?
It's not laundry day, don't worry. It's just spending time leisurely. For example, after a hectic day, it's so good to just hang out with friends at the local diner. Number 2, take off. No, not flying. It's all about removing something, often your clothes.
Maybe stand up, get your arms in the air, maybe jump on a trampoline, maybe go for a run, maybe like take off all your clothes, look in the mirror and say, that's what it is. That's my life. That's the direction I've taken myself. Now, how do I want it to be?
For example, after a long day, the first thing I do, take off those high heels. Number 3, you're not becoming a werewolf or anything weird, I promise. It's just when you are heading to bed. For example, no matter how binge-worthy the show, I turn in by midnight. Number 4, count down. No, it's not maths class. It is when something decreases in number or quantity as you approach a specific time.
His most recent book is called The Fault in Our Stars. And when it was first announced, the pre-orders went crazy. People put up countdown blogs to count down the days until it was going to come out.
For example, the countdown to the New Year's Eve celebration has begun. Number 5, wrap up. No, you don't have to wrap any presents for anyone. It just means to finish or complete something.
We have just a few seconds here. Just wrap up for us, why it is important for people to be immunized.
For example, let's wrap up this meeting. It's getting late. Number 6, head home. This is when you begin your journey back to your residence. For example, after the party, I'll head home for rest. Number 7, drift off. And no, you're not floating in space or anything like that. It just means to gradually fall asleep.
I drifted off to sleep.
For example, as I listened to the soothing music, I began to drift off. Number 8, stay awake.
Stay awake, don't rest your head.
This is when you intentionally remain awake during the night. For example, I had to stay awake to finish my work before the deadline. Number 9, doze off. This is when you unintentionally fall asleep, especially in a relaxed environment.
Boy, that's the last time I doze off in a carrot patch.
For example, I dozed off on the couch while watching TV. Alright, a couple of golden nuggets before we wrap up. Number 1, learning context. Always, and I mean always, learn phrasal verbs in context. It's the difference between using them naturally versus sounding like a textbook. Number 2, practice makes perfect. The more you use phrasal verbs in your daily conversations, the better you'll get. It's like muscle memory, but for your brain. Share a phrasal verb that you use today, and let's learn from each other. There you have it. A day in the life of phrasal verbs. Trust me, mastering these will make your English sound so rich and authentic. So next time you hang out with your friends or just lounge on the couch, remember to sprinkle in some phrasal verbs to add some flair. If you want to use English to take your career to the next level, then click on the link under this video to join our Level Up training. And if you want speaking practice with native speakers all day, every day, then watch our free 16-minute lesson about how you can understand what I am saying now, but still can't speak. And hey, if you loved this linguistic journey, don't be shy. Smash that like button, share the knowledge, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's make language learning fun together. Until next time, bye.